Come on, Steelers. Let's beat the hell out of the Falcons.
Hey, this is war. This man's a warrior. Steel Studio, man.
Here we are. Week 1 is upon us. How exciting, man. We're going to finally get to see what we look like. We're going to see this. We want to play physical offense, physical defense against the Atlanta Falcons, and I think we'll do both. Of course, we got some – I'm not going to sit here and preview everything on the team like other people do. Steelers Network does a good job of that. Watch those guys. They'll tell you all the nuts and bolts. But I'll just do a little bit of a preview and tell you what I think and squash all these people that keep running their mouth against the Steelers. Maybe next week we'll do a segment of all the negative BS that comes out and laugh at it because it's a joke and we're going to prove them wrong once again. This is a little tough week though because we don't know if Russ is going to play. Russ is hurt. But I think he's going to play, but I could be wrong. And if Justin plays, we're not going to miss a beat because he played most of the preseason. He played most of the snaps in preseason and camp. And Russell had this calf. Man, I wish they wouldn't have done the fitness test. Russell never gets hurt. From 2012 to 2020, he only had he never missed a game. And then since then, he's only missed a few. So with a finger. So it's frustrating. It sucks, but I think we'll be fine either way, especially this week with a young offensive line. We may be able to run the ball more with Fields anyway. So I don't want to hear the BS that Fields is going to take the job and all that crap because it's not there yet. We haven't seen it, and he's not as good as Russ. He's not as accurate as Russ, and he's can't read defenses. That's the knock on him. But he's athletic as hell, and he's got an arm just like Russ does. Russ can throw a ball and fit it in your front pocket running down the field. That's what Tomlin said about Russ. That's how good he is, how precise he is. We don't realize what we have, most fans. And we're just going to we don't want to want him out the rest of the year, so we're going to save him. We're going to if he doesn't play, it's because he's not 100%, and we don't want to lose him for the season. TJ wanted him, Cam wanted him, Minka all called him when he was a free agent, told him to come. The Steelers want him, but Justin could be good. But Justin's the future, I think, and they're both going to be here. They're both Steelers, so we'll go with what we have. We go to Atlanta. They're not that great. Their quarterback hasn't played in a year. They have a good offensive line, stability. That's probably their most stable position on a team. But our defense is ferocious, and I think we'll get to them. The Falcons, they have some talent, man. Very well, which I think we will. They have Pitts, who can. He's more of a receiver than a tight end, in my opinion. They have Drake London, who is very, very athletic. But like I said, their quarterback hasn't played with these guys. He didn't play at all in the preseason, and I think we should be able to handle them. We just can't let him get a good lead. We just got to play our game. Keep him off the field. He's going to be rusty. Keep him off the field as much as you can. And then on defense, their front seven's average. Their secondary is okay, but I still think Arthur Smith knows this team, man. He knows their team. It's not going to be a problem stopping him. About my dog, he won't shut the F up. But you'll have that, when you do these podcasts at home. London's similar to Pickens and Cousins. We just put pressure on him, they're screwed. If we can get pressure, the key to the game is their offensive line and our offensive line, really, how both play. So other injuries we have, Spencer Anderson's going to start for Ciamalo. You guys know this. And he played really well in preseason, and I think he's going to be okay. And that's what I think. I think the Steelers will win this game. I think it'll be close, and we might have to go to overtime, especially if Fields plays, to win this game. And we need to beat the crap out of them. They do have some talent, man. They do have some talent. So this week, every week I do my True Steeler of the Week, and I don't even know if I'm going to do these shows every Saturday. Tell me what you guys think. But I am doing my Thursday thoughts every week on the Steelers, and I do other stuff too now. But our true Steeler of the week is Rod Woodson. This is something we do on the Steel Studio group on Facebook, and something we do every week. We try to, and it's just I feel like we need to honor these guys because the Steelers are like no other organization in the NFL. They have stability. They have so many Hall of Famers. They've won so many Super Bowls. And they have a great tradition of players, and hopefully these players can be true Steelers as well. And the news of Cam Hayward and Freiermuth helps them become true Steelers because they're both going to be here. Cam will retire a Steeler, and I think Muth may too, especially if he plays well in these next 4 years. And then also, I still think Najee could happen today. If it doesn't, we're just going to franchise Najee if he has a good year, and that's the problem. Then we'll sign him to a long-term deal. We didn't want to do the fifth-year option. We had other things going on, and we could franchise. He's got to earn it this year, and then he has earned it. He's a Steeler, and I think he'll continue to be a Steeler. A lot of people said Cam wouldn't. A lot of people said Muth wouldn't. Well, they're all wrong. So this week's true Steeler is Rod Woodson, one of my favorites. He played 10 years for the Steelers, 6-time first-team All-Pro. He was in 11 Pro Bowls. The guy was amazing. And I have a little video clip of Rod I'm going to show you when he played. We were fortunate to have this. Here we go.
Barker, rush put on by Ernie Mills. Woodson at the 20, bobbled it momentarily. Look at this move. Out to the 40. Barker misses him. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it all the way. Rod Woodson will take it for the touchdown, an 80-yard return.
2nd and 7. There's a blitz. And the pass is intercepted. Rod Woodson is down to Niner. Francisco can capitalize on the Steeler rolling of the dice. Young hit as he lets go, and it's intercepted again by Rod Woodson. Rod Woodson with another pickoff, and he laterals to Johnson. And Johnson still on his feet. 2nd and 4. Goodbye. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Oh, we told you he would gamble.
Blitz. Aikman knocked away by Rod Woodson as he defended Michael Irvin. So Rod Woodson, many thought he'd never play this year, and he worked and worked after that knee surgery after the first game of the season, and he made one of those typical great corner plays of his.
Well, look at Rod Woodson right here.
All right, that's Rod Woodson, man. One of our favorite people. I've seen him before at the Hall of Fame. He's a great guy, and he wanted to stay with the Steelers, but they didn't want him to play safety, and he left. But a lot of people are angry about that still. But man, it seems like yesterday Rod Woodson was with us. What a great player! So one more thing, man, before I go here for the Saturday, getting ready for tomorrow. We're gonna smoke some wings here. What are you guys gonna do for the game? What's your pregame ritual? Do you hold your terrible towel? Of course I do. You see all my stuff I got. I got Jack Lambert up there. Let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. Got my Terry Bradshaw peanut butter I've had since the 70s. That's really cool. I also got the Bradshaw bourbon. You should try that out. If you ever tried the Bradshaw burgers, those are really good. And I got some other stuff, but here's my helmet from my Sears catalog when I was a kid. I still have it. I still have my jersey, and I still got the pants. So, true Steeler fan here, and I love the Steelers. Check it out. Please subscribe. Check out Steel Studio on Facebook. That's where we do most of our work, Twitter and Instagram. But appreciate you guys. And, man, let's get a win tomorrow. We don't want to be talking about a loss. We want to be 1-0, get a good start. And it's time to get back to the AFC Championship and win some Super Bowls because we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go Steelers.